there's no point in starting the meeting there, because nobody's gonna be able to join it.
Oh,
So, as long as she's recording, then we're fine.
okay.
All right, the time is now 6:38. We are in session. Notice is hereby given that a regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks, Texas will be held on Thursday, July 25th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. at City Hall, 22870 Priest Road, Sandy Oaks, Texas, where a quorum of the City Council will be present. All agenda items are subject to action. You can join the meeting at the Zoom link provided. The public will be permitted to offer public comments in person, telephonically, or by audio as provided by the agenda, and as permitted by the presiding officer during the meeting by signing up with the city secretary at least 15 minutes in advance of the meeting. If providing comments in person, and at least 2 hours in advance of the meeting by emailing the city secretary at cityofsandyoaks.com or by calling 210-607-0834 or speaking telephonically or by audio. An audio recording of the meeting will be made and will be available to the public in accordance with the Texas Public Information Act upon written request. Madam Secretary, may I have a call to order, please?
Sure, Mayor Pro Tem Alvarado,
Here?
Alderman Bellinger,
Here.
Alderman Coffindaffer. Here. Alderman Rufino,
Here.
Alderman Tremblay,
Here.
and City Attorney, Ms. Cassandra. And they're all here.
Thank you. Just as a point of reference, Alderman Coffindaffer has joined via telephone. All right, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state,
State,
under God,
indivisible.
one and indivisible.
Okay. Participation.
Someone's got to lead that.
I almost
Doesn't have
got
to
it.
be me. All right, moving right along. Citizens to be heard. Persons wishing to speak may sign up with the city secretary in the time and manner as indicated above. Madam Secretary, do we have anybody signed up to speak?
No, Mayor, we sure don't.
Okay. Moving right along, consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered routine by the City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks and will be enacted by one motion. There will not be separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. At this time, agenda item 5A is not available. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Move to approve consent agenda items B, C, and D.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion from Alderman Tremblay and a second from Alderman Rapino to approve consent agenda items B, C, and D. All those in favor say aye.
Hi.
All those opposed? Thank you. All right, discuss and or possible action on appointing a commissioner to fill the vacancy on the Planning and Zoning Commission and the procedures to fill vacancy on the Planning and Zoning Commission. Do we have any
Nominations?
Appointments? Nominations?
Nobody. I did have a question though. I know one of the commissioners were there, but not Miss Bailly. Did she drop out or no?
I haven't heard.
Do you know, Charles? When were you there last time?
I was there. We received no notification of anybody
Dropping out.
withdrawing.
Okay. So, we had discussed maybe posting it on the website. Did we?
I have not at this time.
Okay.
It's still to be done, and it will be done. Just needs to. I need to prioritize it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think we can postpone this for now, as we don't have anybody that we want to appoint, and I guess we need to also do a check on see of those that are still available or that are still supposed to be serving if they're still willing to. So
I know that,
I know Doug Tomasini is still
yeah,
active.
yeah, he is.
Okay.
But did they have access to their emails yet? Do you know? Remember we tried to get them their emails by
At the last
Miss-
meeting where the two other newer individuals were in attendance, they did not have access to their email. I did speak with the young lady you mentioned and gave her Delma's contact information and
Oh,
requested that she email those certificates to Delma so Delma could set it up. I don't know if you've received them or not. I have no way of contacting either of those two individuals that Melissa Hadley brought into the commission.
I see, thank you.
And then to kind of address an issue, right? So we are down to one phone, and so it's locked out. So we're trying to figure out the proper way to get you access to your emails, because if we were to appoint you as a P&Z commissioner, I mean, there's no purpose at this time because you couldn't check your emails. So still trying to resolve. We're gonna have to purchase a new phone and get that on.
I'll go ahead and turn mine in. I'm really not gonna use it much. I'll turn mine in. I'll bring it back.
Okay, it's up to
We
you.
can reuse that one. She
You
can have it.
you can
I
have
don't
mine
mind using
too.
my phone.
Everybody wants to turn them in.
Let me turn mine in too.
You
then.
got it.
No, okay. Well,
Too
then
convenient.
let's figure it out. Let's see if we can get everybody on the P&Z commission assigned a phone, so that way they can all communicate effectively.
We're limited on how much we can communicate, sir. So the problem is they
Sure.
haven't provided the certificates to Delma to authorize Delma to give them access to the accounts.
Understood?
So, and Melissa Hadley was the one that had means to contact them because she's the one that brought the two of them in. So we need to find someone besides myself, because again, I can't communicate with two other members of the commission.
Yep.
You can, as long as you're not speaking about zoning issues. As far as contact information, yes, you can gather that, except you don't have any way to do so. But you can't send out a mass email to other commissioners, because that is regarding the Planning and Zoning Commission. But anything other than that, you know, you're a citizen of the community, and as long as you're not dealing with planning and zoning issues, it's not like you can never talk to them.
Yeah, only that their emails aren't set up.
Yeah.
So let me
And I
talk.
don't have access to my email, so I
Right.
would have to contact them from my personal accounts or my personal cell phone as well. But I don't even know how to contact them.
Their
because
phone
they're not
number.
on the
So
P&Z.
I'll talk to Melissa, because I do have her personal contact, and see if we can get some information for them. So I'll report that to you tomorrow at least. Actually, before you leave, let me make sure I have your phone number, so I can report that to you.
Oh, you do, sir, but we can double check, sir.
Please, thank you. Okay, so then we will postpone item 6A and 6B.
Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
did you not want to address 4? Or did we just skip over that?
Did I miss 4?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
mayor's
sorry.
announcement.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My apologies. Yeah, so only announcement that I have is that the event was a complete success, in my opinion. We had plenty of guest speakers, we had plenty of guests. We ran out of food, which is a good thing, because that was my fear at the beginning. I think there was a lot of children in attendance. They took advantage of the police vehicles, of the ambulance that was present. They took advantage of the moonbound, so the petting zoo. We had a lot of citizens come out and really show some really heavy support for all of that we are doing. Not just me, but everybody. You know, they had nothing but good things to say about everybody that's donating their time and their efforts to the city of Sandy Oaks. But yeah, other than that, I mean, if you did not make it in attendance, we do have our Sandy Oaks Day of Declaration present. We do have our plaque with our 10-year anniversary, previous mayors and aldermen available. So by all means, stop by, take a look, take a picture. It will be hung in the lobby for you to view in the future. But that's really the only announcements that I have. Thank you. Okay, so moving right along to 6C. So the reason why I brought this back up, I spoke to Ron, which is with Rise Broadband. He's actually going to be in town, doing a little sales pitching to other cities next week. But I think he's going to be here for, unfortunately, some other reasons. So that's actually why I brought it up, because at this point, I have no faith.
I have no faith.
And I think bringing them back into the city will be a disservice. And to be quite honest with you, I have a natural gas line to my house, and now I'm afraid.
And you heard what happened in Floresville?
Yes, yeah. And
Are
so
they required to be bonded?
they are, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna pay and this and that. But that person that lives there was lucky they smelt it soon enough and left.
Right.
But what if there were kids home that don't really understand? You know, it could have been a lot worse, and I don't want to be responsible for our citizens.
I'm just
Hang on, Charles. Hang on, Terry. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
zero confidence.
Yep.
Zero.
Okay. And again, I will say, when Alamo Broadband, and I'm not one of their customers, but when they were installing all the fiber, we did not have, to my knowledge, a single issue of a utility line being disturbed, no gas leaks, no water leaks.
Damage to
So,
property.
so
No
it's
damage to
possible they weren't going into people's private property to do business.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know what kind of locator service they have, but in the first block, they have 7
Yep.
water leaks. And in the second block, in an offshoot, 2 gas mains. We do not need their fiber service to the degree that we can put up with this,
Yep. I understand.
in
Terry?
my opinion.
Well, I was going to say, I believe in our discussion last time about this, we were talking about how it's the contractors they hired.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things we also discussed was that whatever contractor they hire, 1, we don't want the contractor they had. 2, we definitely don't want whoever the contractor is they're using in the other town where they tried to cut gas lines and have a bad day. Well, they didn't try to, but they successfully done that. Number 3, I thought there was going to be stipulations on this before they would be allowed to come back.
Yeah, and
One of those stipulations was a bonded contractor, I believe, proof of insurance, somebody with a reputation for doing the job right. And I know they're not gonna like that because it's gonna cost them more money, but the fact is, like Charles said, Alderman Fellinger said, the city never had these issues, now we got it with this company. If they're not willing to bend in that direction, we're not willing to have it.
well, and I think if we take the conversation back, they're gonna say yes, right? We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and then I think we're just gonna be chasing good money after that. That's my opinion, at
Yeah.
least.
If I can make one more comment, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're not playing baseball. Why would we give them a 3rd strike?
No.
Okay.
And
I like that
Furthermore-
analogy. I can take it.
furthermore, they've had issues in Floresville all along.
Yes.
La Jolla, they're having the same issues in La Jolla that they had in Floresville and that they had here. My preference would be, they've already lied to us once coming in. They've lied to us a second time. You know, how many banks do you have to rob before you're a bank robber?
Agree.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I understand. I get you.
We-
Then I don't have a problem telling them just to go ahead and continue to stay out of our city.
Right.
If anybody disagrees.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I agree with you.
All right, then I will pick up that conversation. I'll copy you in on it.
Do you want
Cassandra.
to vote on record from the council?
Sure.
I move that we discontinue doing any business with Rise Communications, Rise Broadband, and do not go forward and do not authorize them to continue work within our city limits.
I'll second.
All right, I got a motion from Alderman Tremblay and a second from Alderman Rapino to discontinue any services with Rise Broadband and do not allow them back into the city. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right,
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. I will let them know. All right, so moving right along to agenda item 7A. This item will have to be postponed as I've been out of town recently and was not able to make the amendments as we discussed, but I should have that ready because now I'm back in the saddle. All right, agenda item 7B. You can take a look at your information here. There was an Excel file that I sent, but let me just pull that up.
B, we're discussing the patrol vehicle.
Yes, sir.
I think we approved that when we approved the purchase of.
We had already approved for 17.5, not to exceed 17.5, a few dollars over.
Did we already approve that?
Yes, it was.
Yes, sir, we did.
Because I know we approved. Maybe you're right. Because my thought was we approved 46.5 for the purchase of the new vehicle. But then we bought $34,000 worth of a used vehicle. Then we bought a $5,000 or $6,000 radio. So if we've already approved it, then
We have.
that's fine.
So
Okay.
I move that we approve the invoice for payment. That's what needs to be done.
Okay. All right.
I'll second. So he moved.
All right. So I have a motion from Alderman Tremblay and a second from Alderman Rapino to approve or to pay invoice 846664 from Southwest Public Safety Patrol Vehicle. All those in favor say aye.
All right,
Aye.
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 All those opposed? All right.
That will be another budget amendment we'll have to do for the 40, I think it's $40
Well, you know,
over.
yeah, no problem. And that was actually, that supposed to be an ARPA payment, correct?
I think that it was.
It was
approved
already
As a
as an ARPA payment, okay.
I'm not sure. Alderman Tremblay said we had approved 17.5,
17.5.
and it's 17.603, but I think we can do, we can rely on the mayor's authority to approve the other $103.
Okay. All right. So then moving right along, discuss and or possible action on resolution 2024, authorizing and allowing the class of officials to include the municipal judge in the municipal court to participate in the municipal employee health care program and other matters related to the participation in the program. Essentially, we basically did this last year, and it's just allowing
This every year?
yes, we have to do it every year, to allow them to have health insurance through the city of Sandy Oaks.
And we have a resolution number?
Do we have a resolution number?
Yeah. 203.
203.
I just wanted to confirm the highlighted sections, that that's the correct entity name. Delma, do you know?
Pardon?
If that's the correct entity name, the Texas Multi-State Intergovernmental Employee Benefits Pool?
TML.
No.
They changed
And I
the
know
name.
it has it, I don't know if it has the multi-state, but I know it has the intergovernmental employee benefits too. You need to look it up before.
Or y'all can approve, subject to the correct name being inserted.
Okay, well then we'll just do it like that, subject to the correct name being inserted.
Excuse me. So we move to adopt the resolution
Yes.
of the City of Council of the City of Sandy Oaks authorizing and allowing health and accident coverage for certain classes of officials electing to participate as provided by the, as we insert the correct name there, we're moving to accept, to adopt it.
All right, I have a motion to accept resolution 2024-203, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks, Texas, authorizing and allowing health and accident coverage for certain classes of officials electing to participate as provided, where we will insert the correct name highlighted in yellow pursuant to section 172.004. A motion from Alderwoman Mayor Pro Tem Alvarado. Do I have a second?
Second.
And a second from Alderman Fillinger. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed? All right, thank you. All right, moving on to D, the certified tax rolls are not available, so we will postpone for that for now. And the verification of the cybersecurity training has not been completed, so we will postpone that until the next meeting as well.
Who needs to get that done?
Everybody. So I will make sure that that's passed around, but everybody needs to conduct their cybersecurity training. That has access to email, correct?
And there's a certain percentage of use of city software.
City software,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but the email is not,
Email's not software.
yeah.
Okay.
Or access to city accounts. I can, Alderman, I can send you the statutory requirements to see if you qualify. I'm sure you
Yeah, send it to me and then I'll distribute to those that fall.
qualify. Okay.
All right. All right, guys, so that, I just need one more motion.
Move to adjourn.
All right, it is now 7 o'clock. We are adjourned.